What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to It's Officially Mike, where we talk about life, share stories, and escape the crazy ass reality that we live in. I do want to say thank you all so much. We're currently sitting at 300 views on the last video. It's called You're Never Too Old. Go check that one out. I do appreciate what you guys have been doing, subscribing, and watching the videos. We're growing. I'm loving it. I'm liking it. This is all I want out of life, is to grow a community here on YouTube. Now, let's dive into today's topic. Life before anxiety. So for all of us, I'm assuming there was a point in our lives where we didn't have anxiety, and I can remember mine. I remember being a kid, not having no worries, just waking up and going to school and doing my homework, stuff like that. I enjoyed life, and when you look back in time, when you start thinking about your childhood, you start to realize how much anxiety really has ruined your life. And it's a horrible feeling, it's a horrible thought. It's not fun to think about, but maybe if you can figure out where it started in your life, you can start attacking anxiety, you can get rid of it. I'm still trying to figure out how to get rid of it. I'm still trying to figure out how to avoid having it on a daily basis. It's a very problematic thing for me, but I think eventually I will get through it, and I think that you can too, assuming that you are someone that wants to get rid of it or has anxiety and just doesn't want to deal with it anymore. I don't blame you. I think one of the first initial causes of anxiety that we experience throughout our lives is when we first start going to school. I mean, there's just so many different things that cause us to have anxiety because of school. And the thing with school was the fact that we were always having to hit deadlines. We had to finish homework at a certain time. We had to freaking finish our classwork at a certain time. Things like that. And that became overwhelming a little bit, I guess you could say. I got a little overwhelmed with it, but I think school, what it really does is it prepares you for the real world. Because when I became an adult, I had to start working. I think work has become my main source of anxiety, especially with how jobs are nowadays. You're timed on everything that you do at work, even going to the bathroom. Like, it's ridiculous. I think our jobs have engraved anxiety into us terribly. It's as if we're almost forced to have anxiety, like we're supposed to have it now with these jobs, and they use that anxiety as a source to make sure that frickin' the work is being done, that orders and company needs are being met. It's like a tool that they use, and it's so crazy to think about. I know I sound like a nut right now, but I'm sure somebody out there has got to agree with me that jobs push anxiety onto us to make sure that the company needs are met, to make sure that production is continuing. It's like this freaking thing that they use against us. It's like war. It's terrible, and I don't know why. I don't know why we have to do this. I don't know why we let it happen to us. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe that's part of my anxiety. Like I said, I'm a freaking nut. I don't know what I'm doing here. But, I just miss the days of when I was young and not worrying about everything, not stressing about everything, not having panic attacks that have my heart pounding out of my chest and my chest getting tight and myself unable to breathe. Those are the scary ones. Those are the worst ones. You feel like you're going to die. You feel like you're going to have a heart attack. You feel like that's it. This is the end of my life. I am no longer going to be alive after today. But then you get through it. Something happens and you get through it. I think what an anxiety attack really is, or a panic attack really is, it's like a defense mechanism that your brain has, or something that it does. I don't know the exact medical terminologies there. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, damn it. That's why I'm here talking into a microphone. Okay, I'm not a doctor. If I was a doctor, I'd be making a lot of money right now not doing this. But anyway, yeah, just the days of being young and careless and free. Young, wild, and free, as they say. I miss those days. I wonder if I can experience that again. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, and maybe some of you guys out there can relate to me. Life has not been the same since my anxiety started. And I think it started around the age of 18, 19, around there. That's when it really started kicking in. I started having these panic attacks. I noticed that something just wasn't right with my body. I was overwhelmed with everything, overwhelmed with life, like having those severe panic attacks. Then I started using cannabis, and that seemed to help. That seemed to help me wind down and help me relax and just focus on whatever I needed to focus on. If that's your decision, if that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. I'm not going to stop you. But again, it goes right back to me saying that I'm not a doctor. I'm not someone that can say, hey, this is right for you. But anyway, Life is so strange when it comes to anxiety. It's so odd, and I wonder what life would be like. I often wonder what would life be like without anxiety. And some people that don't have it, some people that don't have to deal with it, they're lucky. They're very lucky. It's almost like having a nightmare, something that follows you around. And I've tried so many different things. I've tried so many different things in life to try to avoid the anxiety. I tend to think about things that make me happy whenever I'm getting kind of panicky or having an anxiety attack, whatever you want to call it. I tend to think about things that make me smile and things that I enjoy. Think about things that are a little bit more relaxing to me. And because a majority of these anxiety attacks happen while I'm at work. But the thing is, I don't really feel too overwhelmed at work all the time. There's moments where I'm just doing my thing, doing my job, and I'm cool as a cucumber, and then boom, it hits me like a ton of bricks, a panic attack out of nowhere. And I think I've talked about this before on the channel where I mentioned having panic attacks at work. It sucks, dude. It's a horrible feeling. It happens to me often. Today I didn't really experience one, which was nice, very comforting. And I thought about that today at work. I was like, wow, I haven't had a panic attack yet today. And it made me feel good. And sometimes it's like this. Sometimes I'll be fine for a few days, a week, 2 weeks, whatever. And then they'll just hit me. The only place that I really, truly feel comfortable in is my own home, which is why I've always been looking for a work-from-home job. That way I can just work at home and not have to go out, spend money on Uber or anything like that. I could just stay home and stay relaxed and calm. And I get it. It's not always good to run away from your anxiety. Sometimes you got to face it head on, which I've done throughout my life. Throughout the time that I've been alive, I've been facing anxiety head on. But let me tell you, it doesn't always work. I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting the good fight, and I'm still here, and I'm not going to stop. But life before anxiety was great. It was good. And hopefully someday I can get rid of this anxiety. I'm 31 years old. I've been dealing with it now for, 12 years, 13 years. And I'm still wondering how much longer am I going to have this for? What's my future going to be like? I don't want to be this old man that's continuously having anxiety attacks, That to me is just mind-blowing. The best thing that I can think of doing is just to keep fighting it, And I get it. There's medication out there for it. There's medicine that people can take. But I don't want to sit there and take some kind of pill every single day. I don't want to live life like that. You know what I mean? And I know some people have to. Some people have to take medication to stay alive. I totally understand that. But to sit there for something with like anxiety, man, it's just it's stressful. I'd rather continue just using cannabis, smoking a little bit here and there, and feeling good, you know what I mean? I'm not like some kind of like huge stoner or anything, But anyway, guys, I do appreciate y'all for listening, and hopefully you took this time to kind of think about anxiety and how your life was before it. I just miss mine, and it goes back into the nostalgia thing, because part of the nostalgia was living carelessly, living free, living life without anxiety. That rhymed. I wasn't trying to rhyme, but it did happen. Try to find your peace in life. Find the things that make you smile. Find the things that make you happy. That's my advice that I can give to you to help with your anxiety. Find a hobby, stay busy, and try to stay as calm and relaxed as possible, because there's too many stresses out there in that freaking huge-ass world that we live in. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I do appreciate your time. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. My social media links are going to be listed down below if you want to follow me on anything. We are now on Threads, guys, because I got rid of my Twitter account. Well, I didn't get rid of my Twitter account, but Twitter suspended me, and I'm pretty sure I'm not getting my account back. They never gave me a reason as to why I was suspended. I don't know why they did it. This is the same content that I've been posting and uploading to YouTube, and why they decided to suspend me now for no reason beats me. Screw Elon Musk. If you have yet to do so, please be sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Let's keep growing. I can see the numbers are going up. I like that a lot. It's good to have you guys here. As always, stay rad, stay positive, and peace out. I wish you all the best.